Hi guys, it's me Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome back to another episode of WIP Wall Wednesday. This is WIP Wall Wednesday episode number 27. Okay, so last episode, 2 weeks ago, I was starting a new project off of my WIP wall because I had finished my previous project. And so I pulled this project off. It had been on my WIP wall probably, I think I looked through my notebook and I started it in like 2019. So it's time for me to get this finished and off my WIP wall. So this is a scrappy corner-to-corner blanket lapgan that I was working on. And last week I showed you that I had two of these 4 patches sewn together, made up of these 4 squares. So I don't remember which one they were, but I had 2 of them, okay? And then I had some single squares that I was working on that looked like this, okay? And I had, I think, 9 of those, okay? And so what I did during the past 2 weeks, as far as working on it, amid working on all my other projects, I went ahead and took 8 of those 9 single squares and I made some more of the 4 patches, okay? Like that. Okay. Well, actually, one of these is one I had already because 8 of them would make 2. So anyway, I have now 5 of these 4 patch corner scrappy squares, okay? And then I started making some more of the single blocks. Of course, this one was already done, left over from the 9 that I made, but then I made 3 more of the single squares, okay, just with leftover little balls of yarn, okay? And so what I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to edge these in the black like I did this one and then stitch those together, and that will give me another of the 4 patch, okay? And so I laid all of these 4 patch projects down, and I was trying to figure out how I wanted to unite them together in what kind of design. And originally I had thought about putting them right next to each other, like, let me see if I can hold them together, like right next to each other. But when I did that, it just seemed like to me it felt like they were too busy. Besides, if you put them right next to each other, they're not very wide. Well, I was thinking 3 across and 3 down. So like 9 of these 4 patches, okay, what I was thinking about using. And so first I thought, well, I'd put them together, but then like I said, they seemed like they were just too busy being that close to each other. And so I thought, well, I'd maybe make a long strip of corner, but just like a narrow strip piece, continuing the scrappy colors, and have that between, like I'd have 3 of these squares of these, 3 of the 4 patches, and then that long stripe, and then 3 of the 4 patches again, a long stripe, and then 3 at the bottom, okay? And then that would lengthen my project. But as I was laying it down, I was thinking that may be just too wild look, not wild, but you know, like too busy. And so what I might do is go around these with more of the black to have a thicker border around each one, which would space them apart more, and then go from there. That way they would kind of be showcased. They wouldn't be right next to each other, making it too busy. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. So I'm going to keep going with my creating these 4 patch squares, and so I have a total of 9. So I have 5, and then this right here will make my 6th one, and then so I need 3 more after that. So I'll continue that. I'll get the 9 created, and then I'll make the final decision as far as if I want to put any other color in between there, or just go around with a thicker border of the black and then stitch them together. So that's my thinking of it. We'll see. If you have any suggestions, put it down below in the comments, and I will be happy to take your suggestions, and you know, it's always good to get ideas from other people, try to figure out how to get things put together. So that is what I'm doing. What else am I doing? We are getting close to being, well, kind of being on baby watch as far as the grandbaby. So we do have a kind of due date or inducement date of May the 12th, unless he decides to make his appearance earlier. And so what I've been doing is I've been putting together freezer meals and things that I can put in my son and daughter-in-law's freezer, so that way they will have some meals that they can easily put together for the first few weeks of baby being here. And so that's what I've been working on. I just made a whole bunch of meatballs. And so so that's what's going on around here, besides of course, my crochet projects. And I'm very happy that I'm getting this project finally in the works again, and getting it put together and off my WIP wall. So thanks so much for watching and following along with me. You really motivate me to get these projects finished that I had put aside for so long. So anyway, that's it for today. Please come back tomorrow and we will do another episode of Yarnjoy podcast, and you can see what else I've been working on for this week. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and have a great midweek. This is Wednesday for me if you're watching it on Wednesday. And we will see you tomorrow with the next episode of the Yarnjoy podcast. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. See you in the next video. Bye.